thank you to the witnesses for being here. Ms. Cukier, I have a few questions regarding some of the remarks you made. I appreciate your testimony, and I recognize and appreciate the work that you've done throughout your life regarding these issues. But you had mentioned that most mass killings, police officer murders, and spousal homicides are by legal gun owners. Can you provide where that data is from?
Yeah. It's legal gun owners or legal firearms. So if you look at the police officers killed over the last 40 years, what you will find is most of them are actually killed in contexts where the guns were legally held.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm having a hard time hearing you, but I can hear you now with my headphones. So I didn't hear the beginning of what you said.
Sorry, yes. If you look at and I can provide the information, if you look at the incidents of police officers shot and killed in Canada over the last 50 years, what you will find is most of them are killed with guns that were either legally owned or originated with legal owners. So, for example, in Mayerthorpe.
So you mentioned, sorry, just to interrupt. So you mentioned, police officers, but what you had said was legal gun owners were the primary source
by
of
legal
murders.
gun owners or with legally, guns that were legally owned.
Oh, so stolen from a legal owner, you're saying?
Yes, but the point is that the legal supply of firearms.
Pardon me, ma'am. Where did you get that information? Was it Stats Canada? Was it where is that information from that we can look at it?
If you review case by case police officers shot and killed in Canada, I provided it to previous committees, and the same is true with mass shootings in Canada.
I'm sorry, ma'am. So you're saying it's your personal research that's found that?
It's research based on the list of police officers shot and killed in Canada.
That you personally did yourself. Is that correct?
Yes.
And was that peer reviewed by anybody, your research?
It's been submitted to the committee. It was prepared specifically.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. Was your personal research peer reviewed by anyone?
It was submitted. It was prepared for the mass casualty.
Thank you very much. You also
commission.
mentioned, just to continue, you also mentioned that legal gun owners are most responsible for spousal homicide. Do you have that data you can provide to us?
Yes, that data is from the Femicide Observatory.
I'm sorry, it's from where?
The Femicide Observatory.
Okay, and what information do they use? Is that from Stats Canada? Is that a Canadian company or?
It's based on the data with respect to spousal homicides, looking case by case at the weapon that was used and the circumstances.
And is that from Stats Canada that they?
Stats Canada doesn't have that data or provide that data because they don't have information on the legal status of the firearm.
Okay, so
you have to do case by case analysis to get this information.
And how long? And so they have that observatory. Is that a peer-reviewed organization, or where are they getting their information? My point being, ma'am, is that I find I'm just reviewing all of your remarks that you provided to committee, and I'm not seeing statistically sound evidence that you've provided, and I do find that concerning, given the claims that you're making. You've said that. First of all, legal gun owners are most responsible for mass homicide, spousal homicide, and for killing of police officers. And yet I'm not satisfied, based on what you're sharing with me today, that your information has been peer-reviewed or is supported by evidentiary and sound statistical data. And I'm looking at some data from Stats Canada myself that said, oh, okay, sure, we're done.
Madam Cukier, if you'd like a very quick response,
fast,
go ahead.
Mr. Chair.
What's that?
So that
sure, I'm happy to provide the references and the citations to the committee.
That would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, if you have that information, you'd like to send it in to the committee, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you very much.